Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to the League of Legends. In today's video, we are playing as Malzahar. When I was getting back into League of Legends like a month ago, the very first thing I did was search easiest mid lane characters, and Malzahar was at the top of that list. This is a character that streamlines the gold making process. He simply sets down some damage over time effects and forgets about it at a certain point in the game, but also has access to some very cool lockdown capabilities with his ultimate. He was ultimately a character that allowed me to learn the game around me by eliminating one of the things I had to focus on, which was last hitting creep and getting gold. I don't know if this is a character that I would play in the long term. Controlling the pacing of a lane can be a little bit difficult on him because he's just so effective at clearing it, but he was a great place to start. And a lot of people have been asking me, what champions do I recommend if they're jumping into the game for the first time? And Malzahar, I think, is a great place to start. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We're going to be playing something a little more difficult next time, but this game was pretty fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Summoner's Rift today. I'm going to take a point in my E first. This is Malefic Visions. This is a damage over time effect that I'm going to be spreading throughout everything in my lane throughout the entire game. We are also going to take a Sapphire Crystal as well as a refillable potion in the early game, going along with our Stealth Ward to help us get some vision. The Sapphire Crystal just gives us some bonus mana. Mana can be a very hard thing to come by once I start spamming out my abilities, and this builds into the Lost Chapter, which I'm going to try to get my first back. 950 gold is the plan. Will we be able to do it? Well, sit back and find out. Friendly team today is Quinn, Kane, Malzahar, Ziggs, and Ashe. Enemy team, Jax, Kindred, Anivia, Ezreal, and Morgana. You know, we're getting better at the game. I didn't even have to check any of their names. Although I don't know what Kindred does, I have a pretty good idea of what my lane opponent does. And I also don't know that Anivia seems to be a pretty good pick right now. Pretty held in a pretty high regard. Enemy team is checking the bush here, but we do have a ward in it. Minions are spawning right now, and our jungler is starting on the blue side. I know Kane can be a very competent character. I have some concerns that we don't have a lot of frontline for engagements, but I'm not going to let my draft pick screw me over. I'm not going to let it, you know, it's not going to influence my mental at all. I just assume no one knows how to play their characters, including myself. So my E ability does some burn damage, and then if a target dies under the effects of my E ability, it then spreads to, I can't believe I missed both of those. It then spreads to another nearby target. At the beginning of the game, it has a lot of cooldown. As we progress, it will get a lot easier. We really start ramping up towards level 6. I would say we have a very weak early game compared to most characters that I play. So if I put that on the back line and it dies next to Anivia, Anivia is going to start to burn. We do have some defensive mechanics with this character as well. I have a spell shield for a passive that just comes back every 30 seconds. I believe as the game progresses, that gets shorter as well. So that's why when Anivia attacked me the first time, we totally ignored whatever it was that she was doing. We also have these little scarabs that we could spawn in on our W ability. These guys will target anything that we have our E on. Wow, I really gotta start dodging this better. Okay, pay attention to that. It'll target anything we have our E on, which helps us actually just secure last hits with this and push waves really, really hard. This wave does have a cannon in it, so if I can get this under tower and make Anivia deal with it, then we have the potential of doing a lot of damage. I was debating which ability I wanted to take there, which is why I didn't pick it right away. Our E ability, so I'm kind of pushed up here. I'm a little worried about that. Our Kane is looking for a scuttle. Let me go ahead and ward the pixel here, and then we'll come back in. Let's put our E on this. Unfortunately, it didn't die in time for the last hit, and I couldn't spread it to Anivia. Don't worry about the minutia of what's going on right now. Really, our only goal is to get to level 6 as soon as possible and back with that 900 gold in our coffers that we were talking about earlier. As Anivia is pushing forward, I'm starting to notice that she's a little low on mana. What Anivia wants to do is hit me with that circle skill shot and then follow up with that spike that you just saw come towards me. If she is able to land both, that will stun me, and then she deals bonus damage with that ice spike. All right, our little gerbils are out here hitting stuff. This is great for us. I'm going to slot another point into our E ability. This will up our potency quite a lot and also lower the cooldown of this as well, I believe. Another cannon minion wave, so I'm going to clear this one pretty aggressively. One thing about our Q ability, not only does it silence heroes that are caught inside of that area of effect, but it also refreshes the duration of our dot, allowing us to actually get this thing spreading around even easier. I'm going to go ahead and just hit it on the back line there and hope for a good response. She's pretty low on mana. We do have a biscuit we can eat from our masteries. Now, if Anivia dies, which she might soon, that could happen. That could be a thing. If she dies, she is going to turn into an egg. That egg has a cooldown, but has to be killed or she's going to resurrect again at full power. I'm shoving my wave under tower here because I don't think she has the mana to do much of anything about it. I'm also going to move up and start to just hit these plates to try to get a little extra money in the early game. As the minion wave walks up, I'm just going to walk it back. If she's going to back here, that's a huge opportunity for us. Let's summon in the scarabs, get the dot moving, and I'm going to push this under tower before she gets back. That is the plan. Also, you'll notice perfectly, we have 950 gold to spend. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back to... Whoop, 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 whoop. She has teleport too. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're still fine. Still fine. Still fine. Nothing to it. Should have checked her summoners. Didn't do that. That's okay. Keep an eye on River. I want to make sure I help out my mid lane or my jungler with Scuttle, but it doesn't look like he's going for that right now. Friendly team does have 1 kill. Enemy has another. I'm not sure who got first blood. I did miss that announcement. I'm going to wait for 5 more gold to buy our control ward, and then we're teleporting back to middle lane. We see Morgana, very low health down there. Now, with the masteries that I have for my character, I'm going to get boots for free at the 12-minute mark. So I am not really expecting to roam and do that much around the map until I get those boots. Kindred is causing our jungler some problems. If she's going to run this way, she's running into my whole team. Is she going to flash over the wall? Let's try to meet her here for that. Does she have to flash? I don't know how this character works. All right, Q in the bush. We hit her. There's our dot. She is dead, boys. That's a nice, easy pickup for us. Anivia continuing to push the lane, but look at this. We're right where we need to be to just get our dot flowing through this. This isn't even a thing we have to worry about. Our minions are up dealing damage, and we can just clear. My ultimate is insane, by the way. It allows us to channel stun lock someone for 5 seconds. Now, keep in mind, I'm also stun locking myself during that channel as well. Anivia missing, so I pinged danger, but she came right back. While they are channeling, we don't really deal that much damage. So while they're stunned, we don't really deal that much damage. So it is important that we actually lock a target down a little bit. I put everything on her, summoned in the scarabs, and used my ultimate, and that is how strong it is. She's now reforming as an egg. I don't know if I can actually kill this in time. I sure can't. Oh, she comes back with that much HP. That's wonderful. I actually didn't know that. Nice. Okay, and we're sitting at 1,000 gold all of a sudden, and we're pushing catapults into the enemy team's building. My health is low, and I'm a little scared. Didn't mean to control ward in the middle of the wave. Holy shit, that's embarrassing. But with that pushed in, we are fine. I'm going to be backing up. Man, that sucks. That's 75 gold just wasted. Just wasted. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't even look away. I could look anywhere else on the map right now. Okay. We are going to purchase... Ooh, maybe I was wrong about my masteries. I don't have the free boots. I'm still not going to buy that now. Let's get the Tear of the Goddess. I'm going to buy another one of those control wards. Guy basically just gave her free money. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. So our boots are going to give us movement speed, help us get back to lane a little bit faster since I am walking. We have 3 minutes left on our teleport cooldown. Looks like Kane is going for the Rift Herald at the moment, and our top lane disconnects from the game. You hate to see it. Hopefully coming back soon. Anivia is pushing in quite hard. We have 25 seconds left on our ult cooldown. I'm just moving over here to make sure that he is A-okay, and it looks like he is. We will kill off this control ward that's in the pixels, so they literally could have seen what was going on here. Maybe they just didn't react to it. Looks like our top lane has come back. I didn't see the connection notification. Mid lane is missing and Dragon is up, so we might be heading over there pretty soon. I want to push this lane out before I leave, but all we have to do that is exactly that. Put our dots on it, bring in the scarabs, and they will collect all of that money for free. I am now totally clear to move about the cabin however I see fit. And it does look like the enemy team snuck Dragon from right underneath our team's nose. You hate to see it. Anivia, I don't see her on the map. Oh, there she is, re-emerging from her base. Let's just keep her under tower for the time being. Get that dot spreading in her direction. She won't have her trait for a little while, and I'm pretty sure we saw the jungler backing at the end of that last trade. Being over here is still a bit risky. Since I pushed up so far, I'm just going to go ahead and ward there. I don't know what this camp's called. Raptors? Little birds? If we have vision of that, then we know if we're being flanked on that side at the very least. I'm just going to channel and interrupt whatever she was planning. Get my silence on her as well to extend our dot duration, and we are fine. We are being flanked on the side, though, so I'm immediately going to back up to my tower. Thank you, fucking ward. Oh, yes, you love to see it. Now moving towards Kane. I don't have my ult. I'm going to let him know that, but we are rolling potions as we are working over towards him. Also, a little bit more healing in the river if we need it. Looks like she has been spotted. He's on the case. I'm going to try to land a silence on her right. No, I'm not. I might just turn around and get blue. I'm not going to lie. There's my dot. Okay, I know that her area of effect does something weird. Well, like it's immunity if I'm not in it, I think. I'm not entirely sure. He wants to take it? No, it's thank you. Oh, you... my feelings. You've hurt my feelings. 48 seconds left on our ability. We'll be able to probably just walk at Anivia and kill her again once that's ready. Get the lane moving in the right direction. We're at 69 CS right now. Oh, she's been really aggressive here. Flashing out of my silence. Okay. Let me ping that's down. I'm still super bad at this. There we go. And let's get another potion rolling for the time being as well. 20 seconds on my ult. I don't think jungle's moving over to help us out. I don't know if they even need to. 14 seconds. I'm just trying to play around this. I imagine if Anivia is playing this aggressive, she also has her trait back up too. I need to also make sure that I'm not tunnel visioning a little bit too hard. Wait, she is out of mana. That's actually pretty huge. She's gonna have to back up here. We weathered the storm, I think. All right. Damn it. Oh, hey. Whoa! Ash with the arrow from the spawn. Stunning Kindred. Saving me. Holy shit. I like to see it. All right, we're 4 kills, 0 deaths with 80 CS at the 12-minute mark. I don't think that's very bad at all. We're going to pick up Leandri's Anguish. This is going to make it so any damage that we do also inflicts a small burn on the target. Dealing damage with an ability causes a 14 damage burn plus 1% of the target's maximum health for a few seconds. This burn stacks on top of our Malefic Visions, what we're using to just casually deal damage to everything in wave, to casually deal damage to heroes. These two items synergize together very well. Didn't use my teleport there. I probably should have. Anivia did not die before, I'm pretty sure. We also still have our control ward down in the bush underneath us. I want to take this ward down too. We have our spell shield, so I'm not super worried about anything she can do. If I had my ultimate, I think she would have been dead there. Kendra coming in though. Let's assume she can gap close. Silence her there. I'm going to summon in my scarabs to maybe eat some skill shots on the way out and get my potions rolling. Bro, she almost died. Nice. Same thing again. Scarabs under tower. Dot doing its thing. We don't even have to worry about it. 40 seconds until Dragon is up. I'm going to ping that for my team. We don't know where Kindred went, so let's be a little scared. Dot on the minion wave is going to keep that carrying through. Let's extend that because, oh, missed. Unfortunate. Notice that because of our early item purchases, mana really isn't too much of a problem for us at this stage in the game. And that's mainly because we got that early tier and we got that book that gives us mana every time we level up. 18 seconds on Dragon. Team still not really moving for it. Jungler is down in the bottom lane. Do I try to help them with a gank in this situation? Maybe I do. We do have ult, so that's actually kind of huge. I'm just going to run right at these guys. I'm going in. I'm walking right at them. Spell immune. Channel. Oh, Morgana spell immune to me. The double immune. I think our jungler's going to die. I think I'm going to die. Motherfucker. Hey, it was worth. It was worth. We enabled our team to do this. It was totally my intention the entire time. I wanted a really messy 2-for-2 trade. That's what I was trying to do. With the newest patch to the game, the durability patch, towers hit much harder than what they did before. It's kind of surprising. That was only 2 tower hits to tank most of my life. All right, we are going to buy the Ionian Boots of Lucidity. No time to dwell over what could have happened. We got to focus on what did happen. I'm going to use my teleport to go to middle lane, and the enemy team is on Dragon at the moment. Maybe we go poke at that, and I mean poke at that, because I don't have a lot of my power at the moment. Nivea does stop me from moving, but we'll just hit her with our dot and move away. New dot on the minion wave to keep this clearing. That's super important. Okay, if you're going to walk up and give me a kill, I will take it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anivia kind of getting low on the other side of this tower, too. So if we shove this in, this could be really good for us. We see an Ezreal kiting away from someone in the jungle beneath us. That's our jungler pushing in. 20 seconds on my... Oh, he's in. I hit Ezreal with everything I had, but I have to back out after that. That's still ticking for pretty good damage. We have great tower pressure here until that cannon minion dies, which just happened. And Kayn was taken down to our left inside of the enemy jungle. I'm going to try to get a ward down here, make sure they're not wrapping around to fight me. So far, we do... I'm going to channel my ult and hope it's enough. Nice. And because he died, we got the kill on Morgana for fucking free. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, God. She's back. She's back and she's fucking angry. That should have been the subtitle, what Jaws 2 was called. You know what I'm saying? Early team does manage to chase down Kindred and get the kill. We have 14 kills to the enemy's 8. We have good damage on the middle lane tower, but not enough to actually kill it yet. I'm going to buy myself a Giant's Belt and start marching back to lane. Our teleport is only on a minute 50 cooldown now, so next back we'll be able to teleport somewhere. If we see a good pushing opportunity, we can take it. Speaking of which, Ziggs is moving down the bottom lane pretty aggressively. Morgana has respawn and is trying to clear it. Doesn't look like he's going to be taking that conflict. However, our bird friend has found Jax inside of the enemy team's jungle. I'm starting to rotate that way, but before I do rotate, we're going to get the middle lane moving in the right direction. Just taking a quick second to place 1 or 2 abilities down can go a long way. That is Anivia's ultimate, locking me down in that frigid winter. Middle lane did push into tower. You're feeling pretty confident, my dude. I spawned in my little minions to chase after him. Our ult only has a minute cooldown, so if someone's going to walk up and try to trade, I'm going to use it. It looks like the fight in the jungle is continuing into the river. Kayn moving in on the Anivia now, and she's down in that bird form. Silence on top of her. Will it be enough to kill her? I don't think so. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't commit. I was even thinking about flashing in on that. Kayn probably regretting committing there too, as he takes damage from the tower and goes down in front of Ezreal. But that's okay. We just keep focusing on making money. Our shit is pushing in. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna try to silence here. I have flash if I need it. I don't know if I need it. I'm gonna flash to avoid the Anivia. Perfect. We are 6-1 and 3 right now. A lot of gold in our pockets. I am going to try to back right now. They're friendly pinging going down. Whoa, I'm not used to friendly ping. Hey, before I back, clear this. Oh my God. I'm dead. Oh my god. I just wanted my money. Wait, didn't I just make a play like that in Heroes 2? Oh my god. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. We are actually building towards a demonic embrace right now. Remember the burning effect that we got from Leandries? Well, this item also has a burning effect. Dealing ability damage burns enemies for some damage and then 1% of their maximum health. And we gain 2% of our bonus health as ability power. So we're getting even more offensive potential for playing defensively. Teleporting to the middle lane, we see Morgana take down the enemy team Ziggs, but that's going to be a quick surrender. Both of our deaths could have been so very easily avoidable. We didn't have to think about CSing at all. We just walked in and owned the minion wave. I'm gonna up our Ashe because everybody pinged her and she smiled. Something good had to have happened. We got a B+ in that match, probably because of the needless deaths that happened. And if we look at damage done, we did a very respectable 12,854. 6 kills, 2 deaths, 3 assists. I'm pretty happy with that performance. Let me know how you guys feel about these matches that end in surrender. Obviously, I have no control over when or if the enemy team will give up or when or if my friendly team will go up. So I just try to communicate as much of my thoughts as possible during the actual match. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And I will see you next week on a much more difficult character than Malzahar.